Hey, gist lovers, and welcome back to Oba's Trending Gist, the channel where we break down the stories everyone is talking about. Today, we are diving into something that affects every single one of us: the food on our tables. Is it safe? Is it natural? The Director General of the NAFDAC, Professor Mojisola Adeye, recently spoke about genetically modified foods or GMOs on Channels TV. And let's just say her comments have opened a massive can of worm online. In the next few minutes, we are going to watch exactly what she said. Then we will analyze it, look at the real health benefits and risks of GMOs, and dive into the very arguments from Nigerians who are not buying what she is selling. Let's take a watch.
Let's just get it off the table, first of all. What are GMOs and are they bad for us? GMOs are genetically modified foods when it comes to food, and they are not bad for us. They're not. They are not bad for us, depending on what type of foods they are and whether the safety considerations have been taken. The National Biosafety Management Agency, NBNA, is the agency charged for ensuring safety of foods that have GMOs.
Okay.
We work in collaboration with them. I'm a food freak. I want to know that what I'm eating is going to give me a good health outcome. I look at the label. I want to be sure that NAFDAC label is on it, or if I'm outside the country, I don't do a lot of shopping now, but before my time in NAFDAC, when I had all the time, I would look at the label. And it's supposed to have genetically modified food written on it.
Okay.
We work in collaboration with the Biosafety Management Agency. We have an MOU with them. They are mandated to ensure that the foods that have GMO are of quality, they are safe, and they're efficacious. Or they are safe. Actually, the efficacy is another agency that is taking care of that.
Okay.
So when you look at foods on the table, in the market, especially grocery stores, you will see foods labeled organic. You will find labels that are not organic.
Yes.
And people have choice to buy which one they want. But for NAFDAC, our goal, we are mandated to ensure that the food that we approve for the market are safe, they are of quality, of course, and they're efficacious. So that is the reason why the collaboration between us and MBNA is very, very solid. Without them certifying that they have done their due diligence in their laboratory or for desk review or whatever, we cannot approve.
Okay.
So it's a joint collaboration between us and the biosafety.
So, Prof, if I go to the store,
Yes.
I check because I love food.
Okay, so let us break down what the DG just told us. Essentially, she said GMOs are genetically modified foods. They are not inherently bad for us. Their safety depends on the type of food and the regulatory checks. She personally checks label because she's a food freak and emphasizes that NAFDAC works closely with the National Biosafety Management Agency to ensure safety. On the surface, it sounds very reassuring, right? A top government official is telling us not to worry, but the public's reaction tells a very different story. And to understand why, we need to look at what GMOs really are. So, the argument for GMOs, often made by scientists and large agricultural companies, is that they can help solve major world problems. The benefits include increased crop yield. They can be engineered to produce more food on the same amount of land, which is crucial for food security. Pest and disease resistance. This can mean farmers use fewer chemicals pesticide, which is better for environmental and our health. Enhanced nutrition. Scientists can add vitamins to crops. A famous example is golden rice, which has added vitamin A to fight deficiency in developing countries. But then there are the concerns. the health hazards and risk that have many people, essentially in Europe and here in Nigeria, very worried. This includes allergic reactions. Modifying a food's DNA could potentially introduce a new allergen. Gene transfer. There's a concern that genes from GMO crops could cross-pollinate with non-GMO or organic crops, which could have unforeseen consequences. Corporate control. This is a big one. A few giant corporations own the patents to most GMO seeds. This gives them immense control over the global food supply and can put local farmers out of the business. And it's these concerns that are fueling the fire online. The comments under the channel's CV post on X are a perfect window into the public's mind. First, we have Desmond who says, "This is misleading. GMO labeling in Nigeria is weak, and safety oversight is questionable. NAFDAC should enforce stricter regulations, not offer vague reassurances." Desmond is hitting hard on a key point: trust. He's saying it's not about what the policy is on paper. It's about whether we can trust the system to enforce it properly. Then there's Bakari Akim Adedayo, who asks some hard-hitting questions, saying, ask her, does she and her family consume GMO food? Why many European countries place a ban on it? Will she agree or not agree that the sovereignty of our food is being attacked? Bakari brings up three powerful points: the personal hypocrisy question, the European ban, which many sees as proof of danger, and the idea of food sovereignty. Are we losing control of our own food supply? This one from Millionaire Daddy brings it right down to the Nigerian reality. The question is, why do we need GMOs in Nigeria when we have enough land and workforce for them? Maybe to bribe the agency collect label. Wow, he nails the biggest issue: corruption in a country where everything can be bought. Can we trust any label that says certified safe? He's saying the system is too broken to handle something this sensitive. And finally, this comment from Peter Obi, prodigal son, connects it to a wider conspiracy. This is why they are doing everything possible to buy our farmers, so that we will not have any choice but to use GMO. We cannot detect where our food insecurity comes from. This touches on a deep-seated fear that the struggle of our farmers or our local farmers aren't accidental, but a deliberate plan to make us dependent on imported corporate-controlled GMO foods. So after all is said and done, what's my take on this? Here it is. The problem here isn't just about the science of GMO. The real issue is the catastrophic lack of trust between Nigerians and the institutions that are supposed to protect them. Professor Adeyeye can give a scientifically sound explanation, but it falls on deaf ears because the average Nigerian has been failed by the system too many times. When Millionaire Daddy asks, no be to bribe agency collect label, that is a question that cancels out every reassurance from the NAFDAC. The GD says we have consumers' choice, but what choice is it when our local food production is under attack? Our farmers are battling insecurity, lack of infrastructure, and zero government support. Instead of fixing those fundamental problems to guarantee our food security, the conversation is being shifted to GMOs, a solution that benefits foreign corporations more than the Nigerian farmers or consumers. This isn't just a health debate, it's an economic and political one. It's about who controls our food. Is it the farmer in Benue State, or is it a multinational corporation in America or Europe? The NAFDAC DG's comments, however well-intended, completely dissect this crucial foundational issue of trust, corruption, and the economic sovereignty of our nation. And that is why people are not just skeptical, they are angry. But that's my take. I am more interested in you guys. What do you think about GMOs in Nigeria? Are they a necessary solution, or are they a Trojan horse for something more sinister? Drop your honest opinion in the comment section below. This is a conversation we all need to have. And of course, if you found this breakdown useful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to Oba's Trending Gist, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our deep dive into the topic that matters. Until next time, stay informed and stay sharp.